Oh yeah, excites me most. I just know all of our players they're excited to get out there and go ball. We've all been excited to come back and have a year that we're going to have. We're all been excited for that since last year, since we lost. So it's really excited feeling. Just excited feeling. Really just ready to go out there and put it all on the line.
How much do you remember from last year's game? Obviously, it was a tight one at your place, right here at Chambers Field. So, what do you remember from that, and how do you carry some of those things over to a new season?
Definitely remember. I definitely remember. We got to play 48 minutes the whole game. We got to stay disciplined the whole game. Listen to our coaches. Keep doing our assignments the whole game, and then a big thing from last year would be taking care of our bodies throughout the week, so we won't have a lot of injuries, cramps, a lot of stuff that mainly cost us last year.
When you take a look at Friday's matchup, offensively, what do you guys need to do? Snyder's always kind of known for having a physical, well-rounded defense. So what do you guys need to do to take care of the job on offense and use some of the athletic gifts that you guys have to put up some points on the scoreboard?
Yeah, we definitely need to, I would say, test out their secondary. Snyder's always good for having a good front seven, but we're going to try to attack the secondary, but we're still going to try to run the ball with the running backs that we have, the veteran running backs that we have, and the veteran linemen that we have. So really, we just look to come out, run and pass whole game, really.
How do you approach this game knowing that this is such a huge game right out of the chute for both teams, but especially for you guys if you want to make a statement in the SAC?
I mean, really, it's no time for error. Like, right now it's the time to lock in the most, because this game could be a potentially SAC changing game, as are other two games right after that. So really, right now, just no time for errors. Just come locked in, ready to play, give 100%.
All right, man. Anything else you're looking forward to about this coming Friday?
Go Legends.
I really like to be able to use the run game instead of the pass because they want to stack the box. We can beat them with the pass. They're going to spread out the box. We can use the run to hopefully get some yards.
Obviously, you're at Bishop Dwenger last year, but this was one of the best games in the SAC last year. Snyder, north side, ended on a 48-yard field goal. So knowing that it's such an important game for this program right out of the chute, how do you approach it knowing that it's kind of like Super Bowl in week one, if you will?
You see how good you are week one, like coming out, be able to play the best three teams right away, really see what your money's worth.
For Snyder, what are some of the keys against their defense that you guys are going to have to do to be successful offensively, and how do you play that out on Friday night?
Just getting a good pre-snap read, trusting yourself, and making the right reads.
What do you know about Snyder's defense? I mean, historically, obviously, very sound, very solid defensively. What are their strengths, and how do you go about attacking them?
They're definitely going to be sound up front. They always are on the offensive and defensive line. They're going to be stick to their principles, so as long as we can use our game plan against their principle, we'll be good.
For this Northside team, how hungry do you feel like these guys are? Maybe you've got a taste of it throughout the offseason to compete for an SAC championship, and this could be a game that goes a long way in determining that.
Oh, definitely. This first game, my thought is whoever wins the SAC. So be able to have and being in here since, I think it was when I got here in March, just everybody buying in, and if we have the buy-in, I think no one can touch us.
Final question, what are you most looking forward to about this? I mean, it's a new season for you, it's a new program, so what are you most looking forward to about this first week of football here in 2022?
Just want to start my senior season and be with the guys I've been with all summer, got to have them behind my back and be up the front for them.
What I've been loving about this team so far is the focus of detail, the kids just want to get better. Our coaching staff, they just up their game and they're becoming better as well. Just, our team is just finally coming together as one.
When you take a look at this Snyder game, I mean, this is a SAC championship level game right off the bat. So
absolutely.
How does this team approach it going with, like a Super Bowl atmosphere, a Super Bowl mentality in week one right off the get-go?
Well, a lot of these kids played in that game last year. Last year, the game was here at Chambers Field, and it was about 4,000 people there. We're expecting a little bit more this Friday. So they've been in that atmosphere. We got a lot of returning starters that know what that type of game is going to feel like this Friday. And, that's what makes me excited as a coach, because last year we was only returning one starter on defense. So 10 guys was out there just kind of looking around like, man, this is really big. So I'm excited because we got that experience so that, they're not afraid of the big moment. And again, it's going to be a big game because whoever wins this game can definitely, determine who's going to win the SAC.
Yeah, when you take a look at last year's game, I mean, you guys had it, and then Nick Talamontes hits a 48-yard field goal. I mean, that's a crazy way to end it. So, what do you learn from that experience that you're going to apply this year, where if it's another close ball game, hey, maybe this time you guys come out on top?
Oh, and, and shout out to that kid, man. That kid had a rocket leg, and he played outside backer and chased our guys around all game, and he hit that field goal for them, man. So, shout out to him. Our word this week is just finish. We just got to finish the game. We got to finish the game. And, I told our kids on Saturday when we met that, the way we're going to finish is how we prepare for these next, now 3 days, going into the game.
Obviously, you guys have, Tae and a bunch of great athletes. How do you make that, how do you turn that into more points on a Friday night, given that Snyder's defense is always very talented, very methodical. They play their system very well. I mean, just always a well-rounded defense. How do you, utilize some of the advantages that you guys have against that D?
Oh, yeah, their defense is fast, and they're going to be fast again from what we saw on film. And, another shout-out to Coach Tittman. I know he runs their defense, and he takes pride in that. And, they're going to have 11 black helmets to the ball every single play. So, we're telling our kids that, hold on to your blocks, block through the whistle. We're telling our running backs to finish the runs, and, we're telling our quarterbacks to make the right read, and our receivers to catch the ball when the ball is thrown and get upfield, take what defense gives us and just execute.
If there's one key for you guys on Friday night to beat Snyder, what would that be?
The key would just be just play hard. Play hard all 48 minutes. Our motto is, play 48 minutes of Northside football, and that's play fast, smart, tough, and disciplined. And if we do that for 48 minutes, we surely feel like we can get the W.